Welcome to this explainer. Okay, let's dive right into one of the most frustrating mysteries of modern life. You spend a full, uninterrupted night in bed, but you still wake up feeling just totally exhausted. Why does your body feel so incredibly drained? Let's investigate.
It's a scenario pretty much all of us have faced at some point. You hit the pillow, you sleep for 8 solid hours. But when that alarm actually goes off, man, your body feels like lead and your mind is completely foggy. Even simple tasks seem absolutely daunting right out of the gate. So what is actually going wrong here?
Let's kick things off with Section 1, the 8-hour sleep myth, where we look at quantity versus quality.
We really need to look at the massive difference between these two concepts. Sleep quality is just the raw number of hours you're physically in bed. But sleep quality, that's the whole shebang. It's where the real biological magic happens. Stuff like tissue repair, hormone regulation, and mental recovery. The absolute crucial takeaway here is that simply clocking in 8 hours does not automatically trigger these vital restorative functions.
Moving on to Section 2, the power of deep sleep, or what I like to call your body's nightly repair shop.
Deep sleep is absolutely the VIP phase of your night. This is when your body actually gets down to business. It physically repairs your muscles, regulates your immune activity, and most importantly, restores those crucial energy reserves for the next day. If you aren't getting enough of this specific stage, you're going to wake up physically exhausted, no matter how long your eyes were closed. But unfortunately, this vital physical restoration is so easily hijacked. We're talking chronic stress, excessive screen exposure, and yeah, midnight doom scrolling totally counts, late-night alcohol, and irregular schedules. Even undiagnosed sleep disorders play a massive role. Any single one of these can repeatedly pull you right out of deep sleep, keeping your rest incredibly shallow and unfulfilling.
Which brings us to Section 3, stress and mental exhaustion, the psychological suspect.
You see, sleep isn't just a physical shutdown. Your brain is actually incredibly active at night. It's working overtime to process the day's emotions, organize your memories, and essentially take out the trash by clearing metabolic waste that builds up while you're awake. If your nervous system is stuck in survival mode from daily stress, this whole mental cleanup process gets completely derailed.
I really want you to absorb this quote from our source material. Mental burnout frequently appears as physical tiredness. It just hits the nail on the head, right? It perfectly captures why being emotionally overwhelmed leaves your physical body feeling so drained. You might not have run a marathon, but your brain was basically sprinting all day. That overlap is exactly why stress-related exhaustion is so often misunderstood.
Now let's look at Section 4, hidden energy drainers, rounding up the medical suspects.
One huge culprit you might not even realize you have is sleep apnea. It's a condition where your breathing literally pauses while you sleep. This briefly wakes your brain up, sometimes hundreds of times a night, causing super fragmented rest, loud snoring, and those awful morning headaches. Because of these constant micro-awakenings, your body simply never gets the chance to settle into deep recovery.
Another sneaky physical suspect is restless leg syndrome. This causes deeply uncomfortable sensations in your legs that create an overwhelming urge to move during the night. Because of this constant physical agitation, it forces your sleep cycles to remain much lighter, keeping you far, far away from that restorative deep sleep we talked about earlier.
And we've absolutely got to consider internal medical factors too. Take thyroid disorders, for example. An underactive thyroid actually slows down your metabolism and your energy production, making you constantly feel sluggish. Or look at blood sugar imbalances, where energy spikes and crashes caused by a poor diet or insulin resistance can really easily mimic the feeling of ordinary burnout.
Throw our modern lifestyle habits into the mix, and honestly, your energy barely stands a chance. We are constantly fighting digital connectivity, a productivity culture that literally glorifies exhaustion and sleep-suppressing blue light. Combine all that with simple nutritional deficiencies, like not getting enough iron, vitamin D, or magnesium, and you've got a perfect storm for fatigue.
Okay, let's fix it. Section 5, reclaiming your daily energy, moving from investigation to rehabilitation.
Rebuilding that energy basically boils down to 3 essential behavioral tweaks. First, create a consistent sleep routine to regulate your circadian rhythm. Second, consciously reduce stimulation before bed. And third, actively support your physical recovery during the day. It's really all about building a holistic routine.
When it comes to the evening, you really have to actively wind down.
By gradually reducing stimulation, turning off those bright screens, using dim lighting, avoiding stressful content, and switching to analog activities like reading or journaling, you are actively signaling to your nervous system that it is finally safe to power down.
But here's a massive takeaway for you. Your nighttime recovery actually starts during the day. Seriously. Regular movement, balanced meals with enough protein, proper hydration, and getting that vital morning sunlight exposure, all of this sets the biological stage for deep sleep later on.
But what if you do all of this and you're still just completely wiped out? That brings us to Section 6, when to seek medical attention, heeding the warning signs.
Look, occasional tiredness is totally normal, especially if you've had a crazy work week. But persistent exhaustion, that's a giant red flag. If your fatigue drags on for weeks and is accompanied by severe daytime sleepiness, memory problems, sudden mood changes, shortness of breath, or unexplained weight changes, it is absolutely critical to consult a doctor. It might be time for a medical professional to take over the investigation.
So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with something to really chew on. The next time you wake up tired after 8 solid hours in bed, ask yourself this. Are you waking up physically present but mentally and emotionally under-recovered? Listen closely to what your exhaustion is actually trying to tell you, because your body's nightly repair shop might just be closed for business. Thanks for exploring this with me.